I'm joined here with Blake Anderson and Zach Kobzar. Both these guys were drafted by the Shamrocks on March 15th. Blake comes to us from the Axemen, and Zach comes to us from the Hornets. So, boys, off the top, thanks for agreeing to be part of this.
For sure,
Thanks
for
for
sure.
having me.
So, Blake, you already told me that this isn't going to be the first time that you and Zach were teammates and that you already played with each other at Team Alberta, right?
Right. At
Yeah.
Nationals.
And that was Nationals for Field.
Yeah.
Where was it? Like, what was it? What can you tell me about that?
It was in BC, wasn't it, Zach?
Yeah, Kelowna.
Kelowna, and then
Yeah.
we went on a bus and we went on a roadie there, and we got bronze.
Really?
Pretty
So
fun.
who'd you beat in the bronze?
Quebec.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so then we'll kind of move forward to the night of the draft, and Zach, we'll go to you on this first. What were you doing on the night of the draft, and like who were you with, and were you refreshing the Twitter at all, or how often, or what was going on?
Yeah, we were with some family and some friends, just a few, and some of them are teammates now. Some of them are some future opposition, but just sat around watching the draft, constantly refreshing the Twitter feed, waiting for all the names to pop up.
Okay, and Blake, same thing for you.
I
What
was
were you doing?
with my brother and my parents, and we had it like plugged into like the TV, and then my brother was just refreshing it nonstop.
Would you have been pretty surprised if you didn't go to the Shamrocks?
Yeah, a little bit, because like obviously wanted to play with my brother.
I honestly, until pretty recently, didn't realize that you were Colby's brother. I
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's you were the second or the first player that we drafted of two, where they already had a older brother on the team.
Yeah.
And usually I would have known, but Anderson and Johnston, there's a couple of those, so it didn't really jump off to me. So with Colby playing for the Shamrocks, have you been able to see many games in the last couple of years?
Yeah, I went to the first Founder Cups they went to like when he was like a first year,
Right.
and then I was a ball boy for like 2 games, and I quit.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was watching the Founders like on my TV last year.
Right. Any
hmm
games at Stu?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're at those games too.
hmm
And who else do you know on that team besides Colby?
Uh, I I played Evolve with like Joel Lucas,
Okay.
and I somewhat know like Robson, and then I know a lot of the guys they drafted.
Okay. Because, yeah, it was you and four other guys from the Axemen that were drafted.
Yeah,
And just a quick trivia, do you know how many Axemen were drafted last year?
wasn't it none?
It was none.
It was none. Yeah.
Maybe that's why every second year you guys won provincials, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We had a good team.
Okay, so then, Zach, same question for you. How many Shamrocks were taken the year before you? Bonus points if you can name them.
Oof. Well, I know there's Aiden, DC, Matt Firth, uh, I think
Aiden what, sorry?
Aiden Gorst.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
Aiden,
There's
Matthew.
Aiden, there's Damon, Matthew. I don't know about any other Hornets.
Wasn't
Oh,
Max Janisak, right?
Max, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So obviously we haven't really gotten the chance to see them play.
yeah.
What can you say about those guys?
They're all a treat to play with, especially there's also some big personalities in the locker room there. And as that midget A team that I played with them, it was awesome. Those guys were awesome in all the first years. They're just good kids. And then Matt Firth is actually a good buddy of mine, so I can only say good things about him.
Okay, very nice. That's good. And then you guys both kind of know the coaches, right?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Jason and Smitty. So
hmm
Blake, why don't you first? Which coaches do you know, and where do you know them from?
I know Andrew Crook, obviously from the senior B, and then their new coach Joel. he was supposed to be my midget A coach last year, and I did like a Axeman camp with him, so I somewhat know him.
Okay, and what are your impressions on Smitty? What do you know about him?
He seems pretty intense, but he seems like a good guy.
I think a lot of his players would describe him that way too. Intense,
Yeah.
but a really good guy.
Mm.
Okay, so Zach, same question.
I can't say I know any of the coaches personally, but I've only heard good things, and I know Crooks. I think refed a couple of our games anyway. So yeah, I haven't met any of them personally, but they all seem like great dudes.
Right. Okay. So just kind of getting ready for this talk with you guys, I texted a couple of your coaches to ask just about you guys and anything that could help me think of some questions. And one of you, I mean, they had glowing things to say about both of you, obviously, but there was one of you that they really both focused on how good of a reputation you have as just being a good guy. And just if you asked any teammate, parent, coach, they'd say great guy. Who is that between the two of you?
It's got to be Blake.
Uh,
This guy's known. He's
I
an
don't
awesome
know.
dude.
Who do you think, Blake?
No, I think it's Zach, to be honest. Because when
It's
I
Zach.
played with Zach, he was like, yeah, a really good guy.
Well, that was my next question is all I've heard about with Zach is how good of a guy he is. So
Yeah.
what you played with him, Team Alberta, what is it about Zach that's kind of getting that feedback for him?
I think it's like also like off the floor. Like he's really outgoing and talks to everyone. And he's just a super nice guy.
Nice. And Zach, same question for you about Blake. Why would people say Blake's a good teammate?
Yeah, Blake's a personality. I've always had a blast playing with him. Played with him at Team Calgary as well as Team Alberta, and he's just always been a fun guy to be around.
Nice. All right, and then just this is also about getting to know you guys a little bit off the floor too. So Zach, we'll start with you. I want to know what school you go to and what subject you're most comfortable with. And you can't say something like gym. It's got to be one of the four. It's got to be science, math, social, English.
I'm at St. Francis High School right now,
Okay, you're a
and
Brown.
yeah, and I'd have to say it's probably one of the sciences like physics because I enjoy math and the problem solving. It's definitely been a big leap this year going to grade 11 because the math in grade 11 is difficult, but it's still probably my most engaging subject.
Right. Okay, Blake, same thing for you. School and best subject.
I go to All Saints High School, and definitely bio because that's my best mark.
Okay, so a couple scientists. Doesn't Joel Lucas also go to All Saints?
Yeah, I think he went there last year.
Nice. And do you play any sports there?
No, because
No?
I was gonna try for like the basketball team, but there was no sports this year.
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Any what other sports have you played kind of previously? Not just in
Uh,
school, just besides lacrosse.
I played flag football in junior high, volleyball, basketball, and badminton.
Were you the quarterback for flag or
No, I was a receiver.
nice? What was your best route?
Stop and go. It was lethal.
Just get that quarterback pump faking and then you're
Yeah.
gone. Okay.
Mm.
Zach, what about you? Any other sports
I
besides
played flag
lacrosse?
football in junior high as well, and I played soccer a long time ago. I stopped probably like U12 to play lacrosse.
Nice.
Yeah.
What and did you play quarterback in flag?
No, running back.
Running back. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite play?
Ball
Just
in my
give the ball to
hands.
Zach. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll kind of wrap it here. You guys are about to go into your junior year. We don't really know what that might look like or when that will be. But what do you kind of think junior is going to be like and what's going to be different about junior from midget? And Blake, let's go to you first.
It's definitely gonna be like way faster. The guys are way older. It's gonna be way more physical. But yeah, hopefully we get to play some games soon.
Yeah. Zach?
Uh, right now, I'm just hoping to get on the floor, but hopefully, just to get to play at a faster pace and with for some better talent and all that, just overall better game.
Yeah. Is there anything that you think you could do in midget or U15, excuse me, that you couldn't do in junior?
I'm sure there's a bunch. It's
Yeah, there's probably a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, that's
All
for
right.
sure.
Okay. Thanks for guys for doing this. This was great, and
Thanks for
looking
having
forward
us.
to getting you guys on the floor.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.